Chris Paul has officially announced his retirement from the NBA, and honestly, who can blame the guy? So today, I will be taking over the modern-day Los Angeles Clippers and absolutely scrambling to make them the best team possible so Chris Paul can get a free ring. Do me a favor, leave a like on the video and subscribe because this is going to be a tough one. So here is a look at the arthritic Clippers. They've got an average age of like 105. Another prime example of why 2K sucks. Chris Paul is 40 years old and has made the announcement in real life that he's retiring, but here he says he wants to re-sign with the team. At the very least, if he decides to retire, we can force him to play one more year. So I think we got at least a year and a half to try to get him a ring, which I think I can do. And just so you know, this is not going to be realistic in any way. Like, the goal is just to make the team as best as possible to get Chris Paul a free ring. So it's an unofficial Clippers rebuild, but it's not realistic at all. We got like no first round picks to work with, like at all. The Clippers draft situation is horrible, but I think with Kawhi Leonard in a first round pick, I think we can get something decent. Like I said, it doesn't have to be realistic. I mean, this one kind of bothers me a little bit. I don't know why the Celtics would ever do this, but I can't do this because it involves Chris Paul, so the video would be like a minute long. And that's the other part of this too. I was thinking I could literally trade Chris Paul to like the Thunder, and this video would be very easy, but no, I'm not doing that. Could bring Norman Powell back here alongside Bam Adebayo. That also involves Chris Paul, so that's definitely not happening. I think I'm going to do the Mobley deal. Like I said, it doesn't have to be realistic. We're just trying to get Chris Paul this championship ring. This is where we're sitting now. Mobley and Zubac are the front court, which is fantastic. DeAndre Hunter is now the starting 3. James Harden is here. I don't want Bogdanovich to be the starting 2, so let's work on that. What if I pair him and like old Brook Lopez together? What happens? Jaden Ivey would not be a bad pickup. In terms of defense, Lonzo would be great to have around, and then Sam Merrill could also join the team as a 2 guard. I think we're gonna do that and see how that comes to play here. Do we get vintage James Harden vibes right now and put him at the 2 and then start Lonzo at the 1? I think I'm gonna do that. I think we get a little more depth on the team. We'll be chilling here. I think we got a full roster, so I can offer this to Malik Beasley, so that's helpful. I completely forgot Bradley Beal was even here. That's funny. That's kind of the epitome of what his career has turned into. So Batum, I'll trade for literally anybody else because I can't stand Nicholas Batum. Simone Fontecchio, welcome to the team. That's fine with me. I wouldn't say this is a stacked basketball team, but I think it's pretty good. So I'm going to simulate the trade deadline and see where our record ends up. We are 5-13 right now. Hopefully this turns around a little bit. Right out the gate with the new team, we're 3-0. Harden had 48 in that first game there. Damn. And remember, I moved him back to the 2, so that definitely had something to do with it. Next game, he had 40. Okay, let's go, James. And apparently, we won the NBA Cup. I didn't even think to stop and look at that, but yeah, we're okay. So since I took over at 5-13, that means we're 27-5. Yeah, I think we might have a shot, y'all. Let's take a look at any extensions, just in case we need to do this a season longer here. DeAndre Hunter, let's try to keep the boys around. Shout out James Harden, though, man. He's having a season. Jokic gets the MVP. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. Okongwu is the 6th Player of the Year. DPOY is Wemby. Modest Buzelis, Most Improved. Steph Curry, Clutch Player. Coach of the Year is Mark Dagenal. James Harden got All-NBA second team at age 36. Fantastic. Evan Mobley, All-Defensive first team, obviously. So we are officially the 2 seed in the play-in. We got the Golden State Warriors up first, and this is what they're looking like currently. Game 1, Clippers. Game 2, Clippers. Game 3 is us. Yeah, finish them boys out. I hit simulate round. That almost scared me, but I think we got it anyways. Harden in that round, 32 a game. Fantastic. Having a 50, 40, 90 start to the playoffs. Now we got to go against the alien, and here's what the alien and his spaceship's looking like right now. Very good team, but I think we're better, and I think we can beat them. Game 1's going to be huge here. It is the Spurs by 13. James Harden at 25. De'Aaron Fox was too much for us. Game number 2, ooh, is the Spurs. So they just completely took home court from us. Game 3 is the Spurs, bro. What? I know Wemby's good, okay? But like, dude, can we grab a game here, man? I mean, this is all for Chris Paul, bro. Let's not forget why we're here. Yeah, no, we're cooked. We got swept. Thunder winning 5 in the finals, win back-to-back championships. So this is where it gets a little dangerous because now Chris Paul wants to retire, and I'm going to overwrite it so he stays with us, but that means we only have 1 more year to get him a ring. Mobley's contract is what's really screwing things up right now. Let's get rid of DeAndre Hunter for starters. Trade him to the Hornets. I'm so sorry, DeAndre. I got to do it. I'm just trying to afford James Harden. That's the goal right now. We'll send John Collins to the Wizards here. So let me do one thing first, because before this video is completely just done, I have to make sure Chris Paul is going to sign back here, and we're just gonna give him a 2-year deal just in case. All right, Sam Merrill's up next on the chopping block here. I look, he might just bring Bronny in for a meme. You know what? We'll make this Atlanta Hawks deal here with Sam Merrill just to get that first round pick. James Harden went to the Warriors, ladies and gentlemen. Steph Curry retires, and then they pick up James Harden. Wow, okay. So that shifts my focus completely. So our point guard depth is not great. Oh, Bradley Beal's gonna come back. Yay. Second Bradley Beal comes back, we're trading him out of here. I'm bringing in Jaden Ivey because he's only gonna get better and better, and I think he can really have a breakout year for us. Drummond, I'm gonna sign on a minimum deal because that's always a steal. Never mind, he went back to the Sixers. F me then. Jonathan Kuminga, welcome to the team. Anthony Simons, welcome to the Clippers. Anthony Simons, I'm switching over to the 2. Not a lot of great options for center. I'll just bring in like Nick Richards on a minimum deal. So here's the progression of some players. This is what we're looking like right now. Man, I don't think we're quite there yet. Chris Paul's way down here at 73 overall. Listen, I just need you to be a vet and ride the bench, but I'm gonna have to figure some things out along the way. So Will Riley's our starting 3. Okay, Coach Lou, hey, do your thing. You never know. He's a 74 overall. Players can break out with opportunities like this. The bench isn't bad. I forgot Bradley Beal's here. All right, before we do anything, before we dribble the ball even once, Bradley Beal's got to go. This is depth that I desperately need right here. Peyton Pritchard, Neemias Queta I could bring in, but they want Chris Paul. Dalton Connect for Bradley Beal. I like that. So many teams want Chris Paul, though, which is what's bothering me. I'm going to revisit this Celtics deal here. We're going to take Chris Paul out of the deal and see if they want this guy instead. No, they really want Chris Paul, apparently. Taking Chris Paul out of the deal again. Give you this guy here as well. How's that? Dude, why do you want Chris Paul so badly? I threw another first round pick in on the deal. There we go. Beautiful. Peyton Pritchard, welcome to the team. We also add Neemias Queta. Interesting basketball team we got here. We got a win in the first game of the season. Mobley leads the way with 21. He had 3 steals and 3 blocks. So let's just recap a little bit. We're 23-13 to start. We just got 2 wins that I just saw against the Thunder and against the Spurs, which are 2 teams I know we're going to have to beat at some point in the playoffs. Hopefully, maybe not. We'll see. But it's looking good so far. This team is definitely surprising me. I mean, really surprising me. Look at this right here. This is, wow. Look at this freaking win streak, bro. We're the best team in the West with 37-14. How is this team better than... Okay, I guess the progression's been fantastic. All right, boys, keep it running. We got to do this for Chris Paul, bro. Wemby gets the DPOY. Rookie of the Year goes to Darren Peterson. Porzingis 6th Man of the Year on the Lakers is a sentence I never thought would come out of my mouth. Wemby's the double threat with the DPOY. Most improved is Scoot Henderson, and Luka is Clutch Player of the Year. Coach of the Year is our boy Tyronn Lue. 59 wins was not something I was expecting. We didn't have anyone on any All-NBA team. Mobley was all-defensive second team, still playing great. The fact that we won the conference is crazy and are the favorite is not what I was expecting, but I'm here for it. The Kings are the 8th seed. They are just happy to be here. Let's get them done and over with, hopefully. Game 1 is the Kings. Game 2 is us, though. Let's go. Game 3 is us. Game 4 is the Kings. Okay, really? Game 5 is us. Game 6. Dude. If we're struggling to beat the 8th seed, I don't know if I like our chances anymore. We're at home, boys. Just take care of business. Let's not do anything stupid. It looks like we're keeping our foot on the gas in this one. Yeah, well, this is wraps. Shout out Jaden Ivey for getting the job done. Now we got the Dallas Mavericks, a fully healthy Dallas Mavericks, I would like to add, so that's concerning. Let's go to game 1 here. We get game 1 by 5. Let's go. Mobley with 22. Kuminga had a double-double. Game 2 is the Clippers as well. Game number 3. Oh, yeah, let's go, boys. Yes, sir. Can we sweep them, boys? Wow. So we beat the 8th seed in 7, but we sweep the 4-seeded Mavericks. Yeah, make it make sense, 2K. Oh, and Jaden Ivey had 46 in that closeout game. Just want to throw that out there. Now we got the Thunder. So this is the test. This is the real series right here. I feel like I might have to move some things around because as much as I like the way Will Riley has been playing, he has shown great improvement this year from his first season. The opportunity has been given, has been great, but I don't know how much I trust him on Jalen Williams. Jonathan Kuminga has been great. Jonathan Kuminga can play the 3. So let's move Jonathan Kuminga to the 3. Get him in the starting lineup. I think we desperately need that this series. Let's go. Game number 1 is the Clippers by a lot. We just spanked them, boys. Jaden Ivey with 34. Let's go. Mobley and Kuminga with great games as well. 5 blocks and 5 steals from Mobley. Game 2, the Thunder do not bounce back. We get the 2-point win. Ivy with 25. This is a team, man. This is looking good. Game 3, the Thunder do bounce back with a 2-point win, and then they tie the series up. This is what the people pay to see, and we just lost 3 in a row. Ivy had 41, but it wasn't enough. A minute to go, tie game. Let's jump in, man. We have possession. It's into Lonzo Ball over to Anthony Simons. Here we go. Simons trying to get by. You got Lonzo at the top of the key, but Simons gets right by. Easy bucket. Let's go. Shea with the ball, trying to put the team on his back right now. Oh, it was almost a steal. He gets the pass through. Back to tie. James Harden is sitting home on his couch right now. Anthony Simons on the drive. Here we go. Trying to put the team on his back, and he misses it. Down the court, Shea again finds Isaiah Joe in the corner, over to Holmgren, over to J-Dub. Screen from Isaiah Hartenstein. Simon's trying to stay with him. Zubac on the drive. Zubac grabs the rebound. 19 seconds to go. Let's get the lead, boys. Into Jaden Ivey. Jaden Ivey has been the guy, man. He's going to let the clock tick down. He's going to go for the win. 5 seconds. Gets the screen from Mobley. Jaden Ivey. He gets it into Mobley. That's easy. What? What? This game sucks. Back into Simcast I go. Please tell me we win this game. That would be devastating, bro. A minute to go. It is into Shea. Shea is on the drive, and he is going to make it. We're down 8, bro. And that's it, man. We have failed, boys. We have failed. Chris Paul is not going to get the championship ring in this video. I think we can make it official. Chris Paul is a cursed individual. Shout out Jonathan Kuminga for giving his all, but we really could have used Jaden Ivey to step up. Chris Paul is officially retired at the age of 42. He is a Hall of Fame inductee, played 1,400 career games with a final average of 16, 4, and 8. 12 All-Star appearances. Made All-NBA First Team 4 times, All-NBA Second Team 5 times, All-NBA Third Team twice, All-Defensive Second Team twice. He was the Rookie of the Year, making All-Rookie First Team, and he is going to get his jersey number retired in LA. It's just too bad it couldn't have been done in a winning effort, but it is what it is. He does finish with over 23,000 career points, over 1,900 three-pointers made. Definitely got to check that assist record. He was not catching Stockton, but he is number 2 all-time in terms of assists. So that is something to be proud of for sure. Number 2 all-time in steals. Once again, John Stockton is just on another level, was not beating that. But that is all she wrote for Chris Paul. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my video where I play the rest of James Harden's career, which wasn't very, very long, but it was still a lot of fun, so make sure to check it out.